I want to talk about high-paying dividend ETFs. And I used to love these things because some of them have 8, 10, 12, 14% dividend yields, and that's just exciting to see. But as I look closer into them, I kind of stay away from them now. And I'm going to give you a few examples of why.
Right, here we go. So, first example I got for you. Ticker symbol REM. Not the everybody hurts, but iShares Mortgage Real Estate Capped ETF. And that's exactly what they have in this ETF are a bunch of real estate related companies that y'all never heard of because they're these small time companies that pay big old dividends, probably through debt, and they probably have a high dividend payout ratio. But let's check this out here. So the reason I want to look at some of these ETFs is because of this. Look at this. Just no appreciation. You know, they might have good dividends, you know, like look at 10% dividend yield, like cash flow.
You can go as stupid as your cash flow.
Because the price of the ETF is depreciating over time. And they have an okay expense ratio, which is 0.48%. An expense ratio is basically what the dividend or what the ETF company, iShares, for example, they will charge you a fee and you can't see it happening. They take it from you in the dead of night while you're sleeping. They might skim it off the top of the stock price or off the dividend. So that's not too bad, but I stay away from these because the stock price just keeps going down. And here's another example. We have the SDIV, Global X Super Dividend, and they have a 0.58% expense ratio. And let's see what their dividend is. Their yield is 13.42%. Dang, cash flow. But check it out. Look at the max. Look, it's just gone down. Look at this. This ETF came out in 2011 and it was a $75 stock. I got my glasses on because the screen hurts my eyes. But it was a $75 stock ETF and now it's at $25 a share. It's just gone down so much. Like, is that dividend even worth it if this ETF just depreciates so much over time? And number 3 is KBWD. It is Invesco High Dividend Yield Financial ETF, and this has a bunch of bank companies, most likely. Let's see, holdings. Yeah, all these capital financial companies, you know, never even heard of them, pay high dividends, but the company isn't that good because look at this. Watch, max. This one hasn't gone down as bad, but it still has gone down. Like, this was a $24 ETF at one point, and it's gone all the way down to below $17 a share. And the dividend yield is almost 10%, you know, which is good. But if you're going to hold these ETFs in your portfolio, you better have some other stocks or index funds that are appreciating and are picking up the slack for these dogs. But personally, I like to go for a broad index fund that tracks an index. For example, the VOO, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. I would go for this one because look at this. It just goes up and up and up over time. Does it go down sometimes? Yes. But overall, the S&P 500 on average goes up 10% a year. That's better than some of these other ETFs we're looking at. They don't have good dividends. You know, for example, like a 1.59% dividend yield. But that's okay because it goes up on average of 10% a year. That's a good thing. If you just dollar cost average into this bad boy, you know, whether it goes up or down, you're gonna see some good returns over time. And I hope this video helped. Hopefully you lasted that long because I may or may not be entertaining. I don't know. All right.